morning, welcome to another vlog. It's Saturday and it is already like 10:20, which is late. It's very late actually. There's always this balance between it being nice to like chill in the morning and not like get up super early, and then also wanting to be, starting with your errands or whatever super early. So anyway, it's like a fine balance. But yes, it's Saturday. We just have like a bunch of stuff that we're supposed to do. It isn't necessarily anything exciting, but I thought I'll just like film it. So anyway, I'm gonna make breakfast quickly for Jason. I'm just gonna make avocado toast. It's kind of like quick and easy and stuff. And then we are going to head off to, what are we gonna do? We need to go and get groceries for the next week. That's what we need to do. I made like a little list. So we are very strictly back onto our like buying groceries every week kind of schedule. Kind of like deviated like from our like budget in the past month or so because we didn't stick to our like regular schedule. So we kind of reeled it back in, and that's why we're going today. Strictly every week we go buy groceries, even if we don't necessarily need stuff. We do need stuff anyway. It's just a lot easier to then stay on track with your budgets if you look like make it like a routine. Anyway, we have to do that. We also have to, we're trying to like change my like office desk to be bigger. So Jason made this office desk and it doesn't have enough space, so we're gonna like make the exact same one but with a bigger top, because we just need to fit more stuff onto it, because we only have this one like space for any office stuff. So I don't want like a computer standing like here and then a computer standing somewhere else, and then it's not then very organized. So anyway, we need to go and look at making a new top, and we also kind of only have like today and tomorrow to like sort that stuff out. So yes, so we have to go do that, and then I need to vacuum, have to vacuum, and I need to look at our budget stuff. It's April, we're not in March anymore, so I need to be looking at that stuff just to see like money coming in and out. It like ties in with the food thing, just kind of like, I don't know, we re-looked at the budget, reworked some figures, and anyway, so I just need to make sure everything's fine for the new month. And what else? Oh, I need to redo or restart my sourdough starter, and I'll chat about that later, but we're gonna make another sourdough loaf. And what else? I think that's kind of like it. It's just kind of like random stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna now make the toast because he's hungry and we need to get going. So yeah, we saw our toaster in the cupboard. I don't like it like being displayed on the countertop. So anyway, so I have to take off the toaster. So yes, anyway, I'm not gonna have breakfast right now just because I don't feel like it, and I also want to get a cold brew from Starbucks. I haven't had a cold brew, like a Starbucks good cold brew, in a very long time. And then this morning I was like, I want a cold brew, not an iced Americano, but an actual cold brew. So that's what I want to eat. I like to like drink my coffee on an empty tummy. I don't know why. So yes, so I do want to stop and get a cold brew before we kind of do our things. Luckily, the nice thing is that there is a Starbucks in the Checkers, and we will go to the Checkers and the Woolies to get our groceries. So it's kind of like get a coffee, do your shopping, that kind of thing. So it's at least not like a mission to have to stop somewhere, get the coffee, and then having to go somewhere else and whatever. Anyway, the least amount of effort, the better, I feel. especially when you have like random errands to run. Okay, so I still have my little lemon shower cap situation on my lemon. I haven't finished using this one, so I'm going to just avocado, lemon, chili flakes. I buy this chili flakes from Woolies and it's really nice. It like adds quite some smokiness to avocado toast. So it just like looks like this. It's quite nice. So I put that on, a little sea salt. Yeah, that's kind of like what I do. And then when we get back, I'll maybe have some fruit. I want to show you the fruit that I got that I'm like super excited about because it's like really tasty. But I got these golden kiwi fruits from Woolies and it's so good. It looks like normal kiwis from the outside, but the inside is yellow and not green, and they are packed with flavor. So I got some of these, so I'll most probably eat some when we get back. And yep, that's kind of it. So we also got some new blinds. Oh, the toast is done. We got some new blinds, which is so nice. It's like solid blockout white roller blinds. So the ones behind me you can't really see, but they are like, they're not blockouts, but they are also not like completely see-through, so it's like semi. So it's quite nice because you don't get the bright sun, but you still get like the light that comes in. So that's quite nice. But for the front windows facing like the ocean and stuff, we wanted solid blockouts because in summer the sun, first of all, it fries your furniture like solidly, and it gets excessively hot in here and also super bright. So we needed that. So we actually ordered these roller blinds from Leroy Merlin. It came a while ago, but we're only installed right now because we actually didn't have time. Life has been pretty busy in a weird, funny way, and because we live in an apartment, you can't like drill holes randomly, and yeah, you can't drill holes randomly, so you kind of have to like time when you actually like, you know, make a noise and all those kind of things. So we had to like plan it carefully, and yeah, so we only did it like yesterday. With the ones in the balcony we did a long time ago, but the ones here in the living room we only did yesterday because, and it's also like yesterday, like late afternoon, we only did those. And by we I mean Jason did them, I didn't do them. Anyway, let's get some avocado toast going because it's now very late again, and there's so many things. Like I feel like it's random stuff, but I feel like it takes quite a lot of time. And like, you know that I want a Saturday afternoon nap, and when I know I can't have it, I'm kind of miserable like the whole day. So I don't know if there's a nap, you know, for today, because I know there's quite a few things that I want to get done. But Jason also has like assignments and stuff that he needs to do, so like we also can't just, you know, drive around and do random errands and stuff the whole day, because he actually needs to get back and he needs to focus on his assignments as well. So it's kind of like a slippery slope of like, where do you spend more time, and like how do you break down your time, and like things that need to be done, and all those things. Also, there's not a lot of time in the week to do this, like these kind of like random stuff, so then we have to do it on the weekend. But then if he has assignments and stuff, you know, he also needs to like do that on a weekend, you know. So anyway, it's just a little bit like random and all over the show, but we are fine in managing that. I'm also thinking of starting a new fasting schedule. I'm thinking of that. I mean, I want to start on Sunday, but I'm not really sure if I'm going to be able to do that. I do want to do it though, like really badly. I need to like reset my clock and whatever. Anyway, these, if you didn't watch my previous video, these are one of my favorite things in our kitchen, and these are like little, I call it like shower caps for lemons. So when you squeeze it, the pips and stuff doesn't all go all over the show. Anyway, so I really enjoy these. And then I'm just gonna wipe my hands. Sprinkle some salt on here. And anyway, so that's like the story of the day and of our lives and all those kind of things. It seems so dramatic, which it's not. Okay, I'm done. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you, but here we go. That's the Avo toast. Avo, chili flakes, sea salt, and lemon. So it better be tasty. Okay, I'm going to give this to him, and then I think we're going to be out of here because, you know, there's only so many hours in this day. So we're just at the factory now. I just went in quickly. So his dad was so nice to actually make the tabletop for us already. We thought we were going to come here and look if there's like any like, you know, leftover wood pieces and we can make it ourselves, or like Jason can make it because I obviously can't. But then when we got here, they already did the cutting and the edging, and they gave it like a primer coat. So that was very nice and very kind. So now the only thing we need to do is we need to take it, put it in the car, go to his house, and then spray the final coat on, because we're going to spray it there because they're working in the factory now, so we can't spray it here. Anyway, so we need to go and spray it at his house and then let it dry, and hopefully it like dries quite quickly so we can like go pick it up tomorrow, hopefully, or maybe Monday. And then what he's going to do with the current table that's there, he's just going to screw off the black feet and then put those on the new table, because it's exactly the same. We need the same height, all that kind of stuff. This tabletop is just basically a little bit deeper and like longer, because we need to put the iMac on there, and then there must be still enough space for me to put my laptop on to work and my second screen. So like that's why we needed to like make the table bigger. And yeah, that's our dedicated office space. I don't want any computers anywhere else. So that's that. So I'm very happy that we kind of only need to like put one final coat on and then we're done. So that's that, and we didn't have to go and pay for an expensive table or whatever, because coffee tables and bedside tables and all those kind of things, like even like office desks and stuff, is very expensive. And even though I would really like electronic desk that I can like, you know, like it can be a standing desk, or I consider the desk would be ideal for my back, but those things are like 7,000, 10,000, 12,000 rand, which I am just not willing to pay. So this will have to do for now. Anyway, and then we're going to load it in now. Then we're first going to go get coffee because we still don't have coffee. And then get the groceries, then go to his house. I'll put the groceries and the stuff in the fridge and the freezer. He'll spray the stuff. Then we'll leave there and go home. And then he needs to do his assignments. So then it's me needing to do whatever I want to do. So that's not, it's extremely windy. I have like very intense hay fever as well. And I always get hay fever when it's this windy. We had rain, and I mean, I'm a very like winter person. Winter is like my favorite time of the year. So when it started raining, I think it was Tuesday, I was just so happy. Like I'm so happy when it's raining and it's a little bit like cold and stuff. So that was very, very nice. I did look at the weather for next week, and I think there's 1 or 2 days that it might rain. It's only like a 30 or 40% rain. But I mean,
I'll take anything. I just love that it's not that hot anymore, and that it's kind of like the temperatures are like kind of like, going down a bit. It's still not like super cold or anything. I mean, in this week there was a couple of days where I like put a jersey on and stuff because it was actually quite cold, but it's not like super like puffer jacket cold right now. But it's very windy, which is also weird because usually in Cape Town, our windy time is like November till Feb, and then when it gets into like winter, the wind kind of like calms down a bit. But it's been extremely windy this last week, which is I find kind of weird. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just sitting in the car because I like with all the dust in the factory and of all the like wood pieces and whatever, I had to like walk out because I've been sneezing the whole time. Anyway, so I just told Jason I'm going to come sit in the car and chill here. Wish I had my coffee with me right now. I don't. Okay, he's coming now. Let's see if he brings a table.
I hope it fits.
He gets into the car and he's like, okay, let's go. I'm like, the table. Oh, the table. Yeah, that's why we are here. So if he was alone, he would have driven off without the tabletop. Anyway, he's loading it in.
Maybe.
Is it fitting?
You come and make the chair flat here.
Yeah, I'll come and help you.
So we just got back. It took like a million times longer than I thought it was going to take. So it is now 3:40. So anyway, we left here, I don't know, 10:30 or whatever. So yeah, here we are, and the day is basically over, like in my terms. There is no nap. It's obviously been confirmed. It's too late to take a nap because otherwise I'm not going to sleep tonight. So anyway, I don't really know what we're going to do now, but chill. I'm going to do none of the things that I thought because I needed to like vacuum, and I needed to change the curtains, and I wanted to clean the bathroom, all those kind of things, and I'm really not going to do any of it because I'm tired. So that's going to be tomorrow morning's problem. And also we don't have electricity tomorrow for like 4 hours in the morning because they're doing some sort of maintenance or something like that. No surprise, always without electricity. But I'm thinking I'm moving the things that I was supposed to do today to tomorrow morning, like while the electricity's off, because one, I can vacuum because the Dyson doesn't need electricity. I can change the curtains and I can clean the bathroom and stuff like that while we can't really do anything else. So that's kind of the thing that I'm thinking I'm going to do. But we just quickly bought some groceries for this week. So, I mean, let's do like a rapid fire grocery haul. So we got some black beans, some enchilada sauce, which is going to be interesting. We want to make like burritos. We got some multi-seed wraps. We got some, this is the wrong sauce. I thought I bought chicken a la king sauce. Well, clearly I bought the wrong one, so now I got this one. Anyway, that's the plan for dinner somewhere this week. We also bought another one of these pasta sauces. Jason really likes this, like a mushroom one. Then, interesting, this is new from Woolies, but these are packet sauces, like dry sauces. And I've never tried the savory mince one, and it was quite inexpensive, so I got that. This is what it looks like. They have like different flavors of like dry packet sauces now as well, which I feel is good. So we're going to use this for mince ones this week. Then, always, I look like a Nazi at this point, but anyway, just a bag of that. And then just got some cheese. Checkers had a, I don't know, Jason got this, but there's some special on cheese at Checkers. Although we usually buy Checkers, we buy Checkers. We buy cheese from Macro, but we don't have time to go to Macro, so that needs to do now too. And then we got some salami, and we got a packet of mince, seeded rolls, and some white hot dog rolls. And then we also got this ciabatta loaf from Checkers. Anyway, that's kind of it. For the rest of the things, we still have stuff in the freezer, in the fridge, in the cupboard. So we just like kind of mix this week's groceries with last week's groceries, and then kind of all comes together. So that's that for groceries. I'm going to pack this stuff away now, and I'm going to cut this ciabatta and I'm going to eat, because I haven't had anything to eat today and it's like almost dinner time. So I'm just going to cut up this ciabatta and then I'm going to chill. So yeah, that's kind of it. I almost forgot to mention that I made the sourdough earlier this week and it came out so good. I mean, I'm not 100% happy, like it's like a 70-80% happiness. I wish it was a little bit less dense, like when you cut it. So, I mean, I read online that if your starter isn't ready enough, then that's the problem that you have, is it's too dense. So obviously there was some starter left, which you then just keep on feeding and feeding and feeding and feeding till forever if you want to. Anyway, so now I am going to continue feeding that starter, and then somewhere next week when it is ready, I'm going to attempt to make another loaf, and I'll insert a picture of my loaf. I was very happy with the way it looked and everything, and it also tasted really good, except for the fact that it was a little bit too dense. But for a first timer, I feel like I'm very happy coming from someone that doesn't really know how to cook. So I feel like it was like a, you know, I'm happy with the recipe because I know there's so many recipes out there. So I just need to make sure that my starter is ready when I do my next round. So I'm hoping to do that somewhere this week. If you don't want to feed your starter like continuously, you can put it in the fridge and only feed it like once a week. And then when you feel like you want to make a loaf, then you take it out and feed it for a couple of days at like room temperature, and then you use it. But I want to show you because I bought a new Dutch oven that I made the starter in. Not the starter, I made the loaf in the Dutch oven, and I got this Dutch oven from Takealot on a special. It was so inexpensive and it's so beautiful. So I stored it in the oven because I don't have space elsewhere. So let me show you what it looks like. So anyway, it's extremely heavy, but it's this cream color with this gold knob, and it just looks like that, and it's beautiful. And it did such a good job with the this is just the lid, but it did such a good job with baking the sourdough. Like, for the price that I paid for this, I'm so happy, because I know like Le Creuset has like beautiful Dutch ovens, but it's very expensive, and I only now start to kind of attempt to make sourdough and whatever else. So I didn't want to spend like so much money on something that I'm not even sure if it's going to be something that I'm going to be able to use. But I'm very happy with this one. It did such a good job. It's so beautiful. It like is aesthetically so beautiful. So I think it was like 490, or like somewhere around there, 490 rand or whatever. It was like marked down like 50% or something. So I feel like it was a really, really, really good price. Anyway, so I'm gonna go chill now, and I will catch up with you tomorrow morning. Good morning. It's the next day. I'm just working on my computer, busy editing some stuff and also doing some budget stuff that I didn't do yesterday because I didn't feel like it. So, shocking. I know I mentioned that, it was too late for a nap and all those kind of things yesterday. And then we had lunch, dinner situation, like around 4-ish, whatever. And then I fell asleep. We were watching TV and I fell asleep. So it wasn't like I'm gonna go take a nap. So I feel like, it's fine. But I fell asleep for 2 hours. So I woke up around 6-ish or whatever. So that was terrible because it was fantastic, but then, I struggled last night to fall asleep. Anyway, so I did take a nap. So somehow I managed to always work in a nap. So I made breakfast this morning quickly for Jason. Surprise, made more avocado toast because our electricity actually is now off. It's just past 9, so anyway, we don't have electricity, but I just made sure that, all the devices are charged and whatever, so I get to still work. I made some nice cup of espresso in my small Yeti cup. I made it in this cup because then it stays hotter for longer because I can't actually reheat it or whatever. So I have that and, all the good stuff, light a candle, all that stuff. So I'm working now. Maybe I'm thinking I'm going to be here for the next hour or so, and then I need to clean, like I mentioned yesterday. So I feel like I am on track with time and stuff. But yeah, so that's been the morning. Nothing exciting. We cleaned kind of stuff this morning as well, packed up some stuff, which makes it then easier to vacuum and those kind of things if you don't have stuff standing around. I'm also going to do washing this afternoon because it's going to rain somewhere this week. So I'd rather just, while it's still sunny and stuff, I'd rather just get some washing done this afternoon. So when the electricity is back on, who knows when that is, I'll do some washing. And then also I put some leave-in conditioner stuff in my hair. I didn't wash my hair, I just waited and then put some stuff in. And then tonight I'll wash my hair. I also didn't have any makeup on because I sprayed some self tanner on my face. I have this Saint-Tropez facial spray self tanner situation, so I didn't want to put any makeup on, so that's why I look very bleak. So I'm just sitting here with a sweatshirt, and this is kind of what today is going to look like. But anyway, thanks so much for watching this vlog, and I will then see you in my next